Hey guys, I'm just waiting for, excuse me, for a few more people to get the live notification before we start. So we'll just kind of sit here in awkward silence while we wait for that to happen. It looks like people are jumping on the feed now. So we're just going to give it another minute or two here and we'll get started. Guys, when you jump on the feed, if you would pop in the comments and let me know that you can see, that you can hear, and let me know where you're watching from, I would love that. Before we start our Thursday afternoon chat. Good deal. Looks like we've got more people jumping on the feed. That is wonderful. I'm going to go ahead and get started so we aren't, you guys aren't all sitting here waiting patiently. So it's Thursday, guys, not just Thursday, the first Thursday of March. For our regular viewers, you know what that means. It is Internet Night here at Jones Livestock Auction in Jones, Oklahoma. So cameras up, microphones on. We're getting ready to get started in just a couple of hours here. The reason I'm getting on here is, as usual, to check the camera, check the sound, and talk to you about what approximate times we think everything's going to happen tonight. First, for my viewers who have watched Jones regularly, you might have noticed that the camera is in a little bit different position than it usually is on Thursday nights. For those of you who watched our Saturday horse sales here at Jones, I usually drop the camera down around the level that it's at now to give people who are looking at the horses kind of an on par with the horse view instead of from above. If you've never been to Jones in person before, where I'm sitting and talking to you from is up above, right? So we are way up above the auction block. The animals actually come into the ring right underneath us, okay, just to kind of give you an idea. So normally I have the camera set up a bit higher on Internet Night for the livestock because we usually have multiple animals in the ring, at least when we're doing cattle and sheep and goats, and I felt like that was kind of giving you a better view. However, with some feedback from some of our regular viewers, everyone kind of seems to favor this lower view. So we're going to try it tonight, and hopefully that works out well. What I might actually do is put a secondary camera where we normally have it, and then if I need to real quick switch out, if everyone absolutely hates this view on goats and cattle, then I can switch the view. But I think that this one will work for everybody. So this is the view we're going to have tonight. So let's get to why I'm on here at this time of day. It is 4:20 p.m. here. For those of you from out of the area, we are on Central Time here at Jones. So if you're watching live, it is currently 4:20 p.m. here at Jones. So the times I'm going to be giving you for tonight will be Central Time. The schedule is, as always, we will start promptly at 6 p.m. with inside items, which is what you're looking at now, the tack and items that are in the ring. Once they finish selling the items in the ring, they will go outside to sell outside items and poultry. There's quite a few trailers and larger pieces of equipment outside tonight. And when all of the inanimate objects are done and the poultry, we will come back in and we will start the livestock. We have a wallaby tonight, as you know, so we will start with the wallaby. We do have a breeding pair of emus, and we have some peafowl. So the peafowl and the wallaby will sell right at the start. The emus should sell at the start. However, we have tons of goat and sheep tonight, so there is a chance that they will wait and bring the emus in after the goats and sheep. And as soon as I get some clarification on that, I will post on the Jones Facebook page and let you guys know emus before or after goats, okay? It really is just a logistics situation, right? If they can easily get the emus to the ring before the goats, they will. But if it doesn't look like that is going to be feasible, then they will sell after the goats and sheep. Speaking of goats and sheep, my goat and sheep buyers, tonight's your night to shine, because let me tell you, There's a lot of them back there, a lot of them. So goats and sheep. And then when we're all done those, plus or minus emus. If we have any llamas or alpacas come in, they'll sell after the goats and the sheep. I haven't seen any check in yet, but people will be unloading until 7:30 tonight or until the barn is full. So there is still an outside chance we'll get those. If we do, again, I'll put them in the online catalog just as quick as I know they're here. So once we're done with those, we'll go to cattle, and we start with calves, young stock pairs first, and then move on up. And then we wrap the night up with the equines, and we will start with ponies and donkeys and minis and move on up to the bigger horses. Okay. I'm going to switch your view for the online catalog. I'm not going to do the whole online bidding how-to spiel tonight. I am just going to show you where to find that, though. Start time, that's the magic question, right? What time will we actually start livestock? What time will because the online bidding is only available for livestock. That is the magic question. And for those of you, again, who are regular Jones watchers, you know, this is what the ring looks like now at 4:23 p.m. That could change drastically between now and 6 p.m. So all I can tell you is based on what I'm looking at right now. So between what's in the ring right now and what I know is outside, I think we'll have an approximate 8:30 start time on livestock. If that changes drastically, like by more than 15 or 20 minutes either way, again, I'll get on Facebook and let you guys know. Also, if you're registered to bid online and you've got your notifications on, I'll send a notification out there. Hey, Dwayne, good to see you on here. Let me switch your screen real quick. So you're looking at my computer screen, just so I can show you where to find that information if you're new. And that way our regular users aren't going to have to watch something they've watched 100 times, and my new people will know where to find it. So where do we go to online bid? The link is at the top of the Jones page. It's pinned there, and it's also in every single post. But alternatively, you can open your browser and you're going to type bid, like you're placing a bid, BID, and then a period, horse auctions, and there's an S at the end of auctions, USA.com. Okay. We also have an app for Apple products. So if you have an iPhone, an iPad, a Mac, if you're using an Apple product, I strongly recommend the Horse Auctions USA app. It is absolutely free to download. It is super, super easy to use, and it works great. So when you first open the app or you first type that address in, this is what you're going to see, right? And just like our name implies, Horse Auctions USA, we have horse auctions all over the United States, but we're talking about Jones Livestock Auction, which is right here. So you're going to click View Auction under Jones Livestock Auction. Now, Jones works a little differently than a lot of the sales we do. Right now, all you're going to see are animals that were advertised. And then I generally try to add the equines in as I get their check-in slips, right? So right now, that's all you're going to see. So right now it says we have 78 items. Again, if you're a regular Jones, you know that number is way low. We're exponentially higher than that. So like I said, we unload till about 7:30 tonight or when the barn is full. So shortly after 7:30, when you check this number, 78 items, this is going to change by a lot, right? All the tag numbers. So you can bid on all the animals tonight live, whether they were advertised or not. I will upload all their tags in one fell swoop once we're done unloading. So look for this number of lots to jump exponentially between 7:30 and 8 tonight. Okay. My new bidders, this lot 0, sale information and practice bidding lot, click on this lot and scope this out, okay? This is going to give you all the basics about Jones, about the schedule. And also, if you scroll down just a little bit, you see this here where it says click here to see a how-to video. This is from a previous sale, but how to register, how to place bids, how to navigate through the site is all the same, okay? So click on that video, and what you might do is fast forward it right till you get to see what you want to through. Fast forward till you get to that part, and then just watch it through. It's going to take you through how to register, how to place your bids, and all of that. It's going to answer your most common questions. Okay. So again, that is in the lot 0 sale information. Just scroll down till you see click here for a how-to video. Click on that and watch it through. It will literally take you step by step. Okay. So with all that being said, guys, I'm going to switch your view back to the ring to make sure I don't have any missed comments. And if I don't, I'm going to get out of your hair until a little bit later on tonight. So let's see. You want the purple blanket, Dwayne? Let me see where the purple blanket, that saddle blanket. I'm going to do it, Dwayne. I'm going to message you about the purple blanket, I'll see if I can get it for you. Okay. I'll message you when I'm done the live. So no, we don't do tack online. As you can see, there's a lot of it. It would be a nightmare, and it would take us 4 days to sell all of that with online. So no, unfortunately, we don't do the tack online. Yes, Bryn, we do have some horses. Off the top of my head, there is a registered paint mare here. She is in the online catalog. She's by a son of Mr. Jess Perry. There's a registered red dun paint mare back there. There's a Bayronne grade filly back there. There's a teeny tiny miniature stud colt. He'll be a year old this spring. Lots of donkeys, got quite a few donkeys. And we will have more horses than that, but that's just off the top of my head. So yes, we do have horses. I think that's everything, guys. So again, right now, let's say 8:30 start time. Look for me to be live again about 8:30, but keep an eye on the Jones Facebook page. Or again, if you're a registered bidder online already and you have your notifications on, I'll get you a notification. Okay. That's it. That's all. When's the sale? Bryn, sales tonight. So 6 o'clock start time on the tack that you see now. That's not going to be live. It's just here in person. Then they'll go outside. And then when we come back in right now, 8:30-ish, we'll start on the livestock. So again, we'll sell the wallaby and the peafowl right at the start, potentially sell the emus right at the start, but it's going to really depend on the situation with the goats out back. So I'll get back to you guys on the emus, goats, cattle, equine. That's the order. All right, guys, that's it. That's all. Yes, you can bid on the stud pony tonight, Bryn. If you go to the online catalog, and if you missed that in the first part of this video, I'm going to stop the live here in a few seconds. You can back it up and see. Yep, the little guy is already in the online catalog, so you can find him. All right, Dwayne, I'm going to message you. Thank you, everybody. Plan on an 8:30 start time now, but keep an eye on the Facebook page for updates. We'll be back live in just a little bit.